Many thanks for joining us right here on Look Up Weekend. Today being the 17th day of February 2024. My name is John Matava, our sign language interpreter. Tonight is Felista Adundo. We have a lot for you, including the Illicit Brew victims buried today. And of course, let's get started on that tragic note where victims of the Kirinyaga Killer Brew will be laid to rest today. That is on Saturday in Mwea, West Kirinyaga County. That is after Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and Governor Hanway Guru are among leaders who attended the Requiem Mass at Kangai Primary School. Stanley Lugaria starts the bulletin with that story.
A lineup of caskets, people who died from loving their bottle, sad faces of families and angry faces of leaders who have been at the center of fighting illicit brew in the country. All of them here to mourn the death of 17 individuals who died after consuming illicit brew.
To say, as a leader, particularly from this region, my heart aches, my heart bleeds in shame as we bury 17 people at a go for having consumed poison being sold as alcohol by our very people.
They came to pay their last respects and condole the families at Kangai Primary School, Kadungo Village, Mwea in Kirinyaga County.
We are very saddened as a government, as a people, that despite the efforts that we have made to eradicate illicit brew in this country and specifically this region, we had a good 70% success, but that now is being eroded.
The church does not need any permission from anybody to protect life. Our constitution, which is the Holy Bible, refuses anybody to kill another. And we are going to pray and we are going to act.
As investigations to unravel the root cause of the deadly liquor gain momentum, primary revelations revealed the brew had been stored at the Kiamashiri police station, where it had been confiscated following an inquiry to establish the events leading to the demises.
Familia mingi zinalia. Let's take action.
Hawa watu wetu walikufa bure, Your Excellency. Na mimi nimesikia yule MCA ambaye amesema RUTO na za Kangai zifungwe. Mimi hata naomba za Kirinyaga County zote mwanzo zifungwe siku 2.
By the Interior CS Keture Kendike, who vowed to press serious charges against the notorious law offender and owner of the bar, John Mureithi, who is currently in the police custody awaiting to be prosecuted.
I am going to be now a frequent visitor in Kirinyaga and other counties in central Kenya.
Ni mabibi wangapi wameachwa bila mzee? Ni wazee wangapi wameachwa bila bibi? Ni watoto wangapi wameachwa bila?
The single largest threat to the existence of the mountain is this problem that we are having. Hii pombe haramu hii.
Na hawa matapeli, serikali ipigane na wao bila huruma ili tusiwe tukapata janga kama hili katika jamhuri yetu.
Stanley Lugaria, Lookuptv.
And of course, from me and the team from Lookuptv, we are saying many condolences to their families. All officers who served at Kiamashiri and Kangai police stations where the 23 people died after consuming illicit brew have been indicted and ordered to vacate office as the government cracks the whip on the illicit brew business. While issuing the directive during the burial of the 17 victims of the incident in Mwea, Kirinyaga County, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua also banned all security officers in government from owning or engaging in alcohol business and returned it with more.
During the burial of 17 people who fell victim to yet another incident of illicit brew, a somber mood engulfed key government officials led by Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. The government has now cracked the whip and has banned all security officers in government from owning bars or engaging in any form of alcohol business. This to ensure there is no conflict of interest in the implementation of the law governing the sector.
There is no way a chief, an assistant county commissioner, a deputy county commissioner or county commissioner can run a bar anywhere in the country. There is no way a police officer can run a bar. That is clear conflict of interest, and it is not possible. So mimi nataka kutangaza on behalf of the president and the government ikiwa hapa, wewe kama ni police officer uko na bar, uamue uache kazi uendelee na bar, ama uache bar uendelee na kazi.
Additionally, all officers at Kiamashiri and Kangai police stations have been ordered to vacate office, with the OCPD and 2 police officers who released the poisonous brew to the public already sacked.
The OCS and the 3 officers have been sacked from the National Police Service. Now wamepelekwa kotini. Na tunaomba mahakama itafutie hawa justice. On top of that, Kiamashiri Police Station and Kangai, we have removed the entire station from constable to OCS to Mewatoa.
With cases of illicit brew on the increase despite the ongoing crackdown, the government has ordered another spell of serious crackdown across the country. This time round, security operations will be brutal to deter the business.
Serikali yake sasa imetangaza vita kali dhidi ya wale wote wanahusika, wakuwe ofisa tawala, wakuwe police, wakuwe merchants of death. Anybody involved in this space of killing our people, tutapambana na nyinyi sasa head on. And I want to announce on behalf of the president that we have agreed as an administration, hakuna officer yote ya polisi atashitwa na kasi apigwe transfer, because that is transferring a problem.
While noting the war on the illicit brew has been frustrated, the deputy president has strongly criticized the judiciary, insisting it has played a major role in reversing the gains on the elimination of illegal liquor business in the country.
Nyinyi judges, muangalie hii picha. Nataka munipigie picha watu yangu nitumie Chief Justice. Angalie. Si nimutumia hii picha? Ndio aambie watu yake, governor na watu wetu wapatiwe nafasi to deal with this problem. Because wanapeana kitu inaitwa ex parte order, wanasikiza pande moja, wanatoa order. Hii sumu yote nauzwa hapa Kenya, mahakama ndio imekubalia sumu nauzwa.
The government hopes the scheduled crackdown on vendors and consumers of illicit brew will yield results to put to an end the shame of losing lives through poisonous brew. Henry Tendanyula, Lookuptv.
And many thanks, Henry Tende, for that story. Away from that, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has extended an olive leave to retired President Uhuru Kenyatta. Gachagua was speaking during the burial of former police boss King'ori Mwangi, stated that politics was over and he had no personal issues with the former head of state.
I was looking forward to meet my friend, my former boss, and my older brother, President Uhuru Kenyatta. In fact, when I was told he was here, I was very excited, but the funeral took a bit longer, but I'm told he had to leave for some other function. I wanted to come and greet him because I've not seen him for a while, and tell him it is well. He is our son. He's our brother. We had some little disagreement. It is over. Elections are over. There's a new government, and he's our leader. Myself, I stayed with President Uhuru Kenyatta for 18 years. As his PA, as his confidant, as his defender. The years we stayed together as friends are 17. The ones we disagreed are 2. So,
the ruling United Democratic Alliance UDA party has formally expressed support for the opposition leader Raila Odinga's bid for the African Union Commission chairperson position. UDA Secretary General Cleophas Malala, speaking during a press address on Saturday, heaped praise on the Azimio La Umoja One Kenya coalition party boss, terming him a true Pan-Africanist.
Facebook. Ukilogin.
Ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, fellow Kenyans, I have invited you to a moment of national introspection that we, the UDA party, is pleased to appreciate the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga's decision to seek the chairmanship of the African Union Commission. The Right Honorable Raila Odinga is undoubtedly an African luminary of unmatched capability. We join many across the continent in restating that Honorable Odinga deserves the AU Commission chairmanship given his distinguished accolades and contribution to the social-political landscape of the East Africa region and the continent as a whole. As a veteran politician, the Right Honorable Raila Odinga will immensely contribute to the development and unity of the African Union. He has vast...
There can be no better person to take the chairmanship of the African Union other than Raila Amolo Odinga. And as a coalition, and as a party, specifically the ruling party, UDA, we have decided to put our foot down and support Raila Odinga from the sky, on the land, in the sea, whichever place and whatever avenue that we may be having, we will put our resources to support the candidature of Raila Amolo Odinga.
President William RUTO has urged African leaders to prioritize agriculture and food security to reduce poverty in the continent. Speaking at the 37th African Union Leaders Summit in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, RUTO emphasized Africa's significant potential in food production if the governments create a conducive legal environment to support the growth of the sector. During its visit to Ethiopia, the head of state presented a report on Africa's progress in addressing climate change, highlighting the steps taken to ensure the improvement of agriculture in Africa.
We should do everything to prioritize agriculture and food security. There is urgent need to direct our investments into adaptation, especially in attaining food sovereignty. Last year, as you all know, through the Africa Climate Summit, we made a significant shift in the continent's climate narrative and made commitments.
President William RUTO also called on leaders to remove existing trade barriers hindering the growth and expansion of business across the continent.
Will yield innovative approaches and new collaborations across our countries, within our regions, as we also focus on eliminating trade barriers that impede the movement of goods, that impede the movement of services across our borders.
Additionally, President William RUTO will participate in a small meeting of the East African community focusing on the situation in the Democratic Republic of Congo and other national issues.
Developing countries will need between $215 billion and $387 billion a year for adaptation during.
According to State House spokesperson Hussein Mohamed, President RUTO is expected to advocate for the appointment of Raila Odinga to a position within the African Union Commission. John Matava, Lookuptv. 14 minutes, top of the hour. Many thanks for watching. We are off for a break. We'll be coming back with more stories for you. Just some update on the sports. Chelsea has garnered 1, Man City 0. We'll see you off then.
Infinity Industrial Park is one of the largest private industrial parks located along Eastern Bypass, Nairobi, which provides modern infrastructure for smooth operations for industries and business enterprises. Infinity Industrial Park offers world-class amenities and facilities with wide roads, a police station, a power substation, fire station, public transport stage, hospital, and shopping mall. In addition, Infinity Industrial Park also offers CCTV cameras, 24-hour private armed security patrol, sewer, water, fiber optic cable, and 3-phase power connection. Added to public utility, canteen, and dining areas. Sail on the golden opportunity to invest in Infinity Industrial Park, fully serviced warehouses at a special price of 3,569 Kenyan shillings per square foot. For more inquiries, visit our website infinityindustrialpark.com.
Tere, mambo ni mawili, kufikisha, kumwaga na kurudi. Kulala ni mwaka mpya.
Muka we mse. Nini mbaya? Wewe kwani wani vile dereva anaendesha gari vibaya, lazima tususe. Anaendesha gari na kwa simu the whole time, hata angalia barabara. Tusimame. Wewe dereva wewe, mwaka iliyopita peke yake watu zaidi ya 3,000 walipoteza maisha yao barabarani kwa sababu ya tabia kama hizo. Hautatuangamiza tukiona.
Naomba msamaha, nitampeleka vizuri.
Si wameomba msamaha. Sasa tuende tusafiri kwa mwendo wa aste.
Dere Smart hufikisha abiria salama. Ujumbe huu umeletwa kwako na NTSA kwa ushirikiano na European Union.
Welcome back and thank you so much for staying with us. Keep your comments coming. We'll be sampling them before the end of this bulletin. Cotton industry stakeholders have started sensitization in Kisumu County to revive cotton farming in the region, which was the economic bedrock of Nyanza. The sensitization program brought together those in textile industry value chain that will see farmers get quality seeds.
This comes as the first ever textile industry in Kenya within a learning institution at Kisumu National Polytechnic is 85% complete and to be commissioned before the end of 2024. The industry will give hand-in training students as well as revitalize cotton farming in the region that has been on its deathbed since the collapse of Kisumu cotton mills early 1990s. Speaking in Kisumu, County Minister Dr. Kennedy Hongo has urged residents to make use of their land and grow quality cotton.
My name is Dr. Kennedy Hongo. I'm a county minister. That as a county government, we are proud to be part of it. We want it to succeed. We want to go out there and tell our people to make use of their lands in a particular way that will be able to generate for them income, but at the same time, grow quality cotton.
According to the curriculum coordinator in charge of education, John Awiti, Kisumu was economically stable at the time Kikomi was thriving, adding that most employees in Kisumu were from Kikomi factory, indicating that rebirth of the factory will create many job opportunities for youth in the region.
Kisumu was doing very well the time Kikomi was thriving. And in fact, most of the employees within Kisumu were from Kikomi factory.
Several businessmen have lauded the process, including Abdul Kadir Omar, who say that cotton factory is one of the best factories that a country should have, indicating that it is a key factor for economic growth, adding that it will benefit farmers at large.
My name is Abdul Kadir Omar. I'm a businessman based in Kisumu and Nairobi. I have several businesses of interest, and one amongst them is one that we have talked about today, which is the cotton industry. As we all know, cotton industry is one of the best industries you can have in any country.
Shamila Baraza, Lookuptv.
Two people lost their lives on Friday evening following an accident at Kayole area on the Nairobi-Naivasha highway after a trailer lost control and rammed a pickup. A trailer ferrying goods to the western side of the country is reported to have lost its brakes at the steep stretch of Kinungi, and upon reaching Kayole area, hit the pickup that was ferrying paints, then landed in a ditch and immediately caught fire.
The pictures of the trailer and the pickup burnt beyond recognition, and the parts of the truck scattered everywhere at the scene where the accident occurred can typically show the intensity of the accident. This happened after a trailer lost control, ramming into a pickup that was parked at the roadside along Nairobi-Nakuru highway, where the truck driver died on the spot, while those with injuries were rushed to Naivasha Sub-County Hospital. According to the chief officer in charge of disaster management in Nakuru, Joyce Ngeche, the trailer driver died on the spot, while the female driver of the pickup that was ferrying assorted paints died while undergoing treatment at the Naivasha Sub-County Hospital.
My name is Joyce Cheche, Chief Officer, Disaster Management and Humanitarian Assistant, Nakuru County. We are here at Naivasha, Kayole area, where we had a very unfortunate accident that has occurred involving a trailer and a pickup that was coming from Nairobi. Unfortunately, we have lost life, and we are yet to know the exact number of those who have injured, those who have died. So, what we don't understand is how that big trailer used this road.
The trailer driver is said to have tried to take control of the truck by veering off the road in order to avoid hitting other vehicles, including a school bus that were on the same route, but the trailer unfortunately hit the pickup. Francis adds that the highway should be expanded to enable smooth movement of the vehicles.
Tuko Naivasha, eneo ya Kayole, ambapo kuna ajali moja ambayo imeweza kufanyika. Trailer moja ilikuwa inatoka maeneo ya Kinungi ikiwa imebeba mzigo, kwa bahati mbaya ikapoteza brake. Katika ile hali ya kutelemka ndio driver amejaribu, manake ameweza kuepuka magari mingi ambayo yalikuwa yanateremka. Kulikuwa na basi ya shule ambayo ilikuwa imejaa wanafunzi. Kulikuwa na magari mengine ambayo yalikuwa.
Maureen Bosire, Lookuptv.
Thanks, Maureen Bosire, for that story. Away from that, Turkana North, the Member of Parliament, Paul Nabuin, today launching the bursary project in Lokitang area, called on the TSC, that is the Teachers Service Commission, to recruit more teachers in Turkana North Sub-County in order to end the issue of teacher shortage, which he indicated is disabling academic activities. More on this in our news wrap tonight.
Turkana North Member of Parliament Paul Nabuin, launching bursary in Lookuptv areas, asked the Teachers Commission to recruit more teachers in Turkana, indicating that there is a shortage of teachers, especially for secondary schools, and asking the teachers to let the students remain in school despite of late fee payment.
We are asking TSC, whatever is happening in Nairobi is not good. Schools in hassle areas like Turkana North are facing shortage of teachers, both primary and secondary. And we want TSC to look into that. And we'll be picking this discussion with the CEO of TSC to be able to allocate us more teachers, especially in high schools. And we have given instructions to the principals that we will not allow our girls and boys to be chased out of school because of school fees, and we are keen on that.
Elsewhere, in Kisii County, the Kisii elders are angry with the bad politics of leaders at funeral ceremonies. In addition, they have strongly disagreed with the action youths used to cause violence, hence requesting the leaders to respect Abagusi traditions and customs.
Ate katika Masisi, hatutaki viongozi kuja huko, awe ni wangasi gani kuja huko kufuruga Masisi ama kuuza fikira yake ya kisiasa. Vile kuleta watu hapo kuja kumsangilia ama kumpigia makofi. Mtu amekufa na unakuja kupiga makofi. Saitani asinde kwa hiyo. Hiyo ni kitu mbaya na labda wewe yule unafanya hayo. Uombe Mungu akusaidie.
And finally, Kilifi women led by the Deputy Chairman of Women's Development Association, Ziza Albert, have pressured that leadership voting must be made in the organization to fill open vacancies.
Na sisi kama akina mama kusema kweli Kilifi County
tumeathirika zaidi kwa sababu wamama mashinani wametugomea. Wamesema wanataka uchaguzi. Kweli. Na sisi kama akina mama wa Kilifi County Chapter tumesema ya kwamba sisi, ingawaje wao huko Nairobi wamesema hakuna chaguzi, lakini sisi wamama wa Kilifi tumesema tutaenda kwa chaguzi na tujipange ili wao wakiwa tayari huko 2028 tukutane na wao.
Ebikadenye, Lookuptv.
Crossing over to some sporting action now, Nakuru City Queens secured their place in the FKF Women's Cup round of 16 by trouncing NYS Queens 4-1 in the preliminary round. Lea Wenjala scored a brace while both Lea Were and Triza Kese added the third and the fourth goal. NYS Queens' consolation goal was netted by Lona Kwamboka.
Sana. So libidi ni wasukume ndio rudi level yao. At least tupate kupiga mabao. Challenge yetu imekuwa ni kufunga mabao. At least leo wameweza kupata kupiga mabao. At least tunashukuru.
At least to us it is an advantage kwa sababu ukijaribu kuangalia ile level tunacheza ni recently tu tumepanda kwa regional, but kufikia saa hii at least if nimepata bao moja inamaanisha kuna kitu na cook. So nikipewa given time at least in future team itakuwa juu, itakuwa improve.
Hatari inaingia katika nafasi peke yake na mpiga chenga. Hatari!
Royal Starlets advances to the FKF Women's Cup round of 16 after defeating Nairobi Starlets 3-0. Brenda Mukunga and Mary Juma secured Royal Starlets spot in the round of 16 with the players scoring twice in the 37th and 87th minute and the latter in the 48th minute.
Kosa nafasi nyingine.
Shida yenye niko nayo, niko na wachezaji wangu hawana experience ya kucheza hii kiwango. Although tunacheza division 1 na experience yenye wako nayo at least iko chini, and then kitu ingine wote ni wanafunzi wako high school wote.
Nashukuru kwa hii game ya leo. Tukianza game tulikuwa chini kama 20 minutes. Hatukuwa tumezoea ground, lakini tulikam tukakatch up baada ya players kufeel ground pia ilikuwa opponent.
4 matches of the 22nd round of the Kenya Premier League will be held tomorrow. Batoto Bamungu Sofapaka will face off Muhoroni Youth at 1 p.m. Kakamega Homeboys will play AFC Leopards in an exciting Western derby at 3 p.m. At the same time, Kariobangi Sharks will tackle FC Talanta, while the Teen Kenya Premier League champions Tusker FC will battle it out with KCB at 4 p.m. Just an update with ongoing games. The 5-0 win over Burnley pushes Arsenal second, just right behind Liverpool over City, who are currently 1-0 behind Chelsea, who are 8 in the table. And of course, Brentford scores that and much more fixtures lined up for you. My name is John Matava. Our sign language interpreter has been Philista Aduno. Many thanks for watching. And those that made this bulletin a success, not forgetting my directors James Momani and the rest of the crew, we are saying thank you. My name is John Matava. Please do have a good night. Bye-bye for now.